Now that we have more home time, no more excuses. No excuses for not taking care of your own vehicles, and we have plenty here. Mainly for your own safety and also keeping up with the conditions so that it can deliver the best performance of your vehicles, obviously, right? You must know how to take good care, good proper care of your own stuff. And I just like anything else that you own in life, if you don't know how to take care of this, you gotta know. Take care of your own shit. If and when it does break down, I mean, you cannot blame other people, right? And people will not be around anyway, because you are the one responsible to knowing how to fix this stuff and these issues. So when you are stranded, for example, somewhere off the grid, and hopefully not, right? No signal, no Wi-Fi, no nothing like that, no support system. More importantly, you must know how to take care of this. So we do what we call preventive care and maintenance of our vehicles, so we don't have to go through this drama. Okay, all right, guys. All right, so just like everything else in life, you cannot blame other people, especially when they're not around, right? When things go wrong in your life, and that's just rule number one. So you gotta know this. You gotta have to overcome these challenges, especially if you have the tools and resources. You gotta know how to take care of your own shits. That's all I can say. You cannot go blame others when you are stuck, and especially when you are out there, no support system, and how can you call anybody, right? Learn how to take care of your shits and be self-reliant. It is very important. Self-reliance is the key to your survival. That's a great quote, by the way. All right, so hey guys, my name is Nicky Dare, and I am so happy that you are here. Glad to see you guys here. Selamat pagi, selamat siang, selamat sore, selamat malam. I think I'm covering all of this. Buenos dias, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo allez-vous? It's that time again, all right? Preventive maintenance season for my OHV, just in case that it stands for off-highway vehicle. This one is my Polaris Sportsman EFI 800cc wet sump oil system. What it means that it is the same tank contained within the engine versus dry sump is in a separate tank. All right, so I am getting ready right now to do my oil service and everything. Just wrote this the other day, about 5.5 hours, 5.5 hours through local trails somewhere here in local trails. It was so fun. Prior to that writing, I took it to a 3-day Sierra Safari last October 2019. Didn't go through the entire ride, but overall had so much fun. Yes, I did have my pink cape on, by the way, if you guys wonder if I were my pink Supergirl. All right, okay, moving on. Today's tutorial will review the engine and maintenance care of this Polaris EFI 800cc. It's a wet sump, like I said. First off, before we touch on the items that we need and everything, I want to point this out. You must know your own vehicle, all right? Most importantly, the safety and features and controls operations, ECS, emission control system. You got to know all of that, all of these gadgets and stuff. Knowing your ECS is so super important. Polaris has spark arrestor. I know it's like a huge thing going on, which many public lands are required this. And if you happen to live here in California, bless your heart, it is mandatory to have the spark arrestor. Of course, for obvious reason. This Polaris is an EFI, which means the exhaust emissions are controlled by engine design. EFI system controls fuel delivery. Okay, these EFI components are not adjustable and set for the best optimal performance by Polaris standards, obviously. I mean, that's why I love these products, because they are the best. I think that's just my personal 3 cents. EFI stands for electronic fuel system, in case you might want to know that. All right, next is the maintenance of your OHV, okay? Your off-highway vehicle. Have a proper care and consistent maintenance. This can be so overlooked by many owners out there, but maybe it's the highest one and should be on your priority list, checklist when you are an owner of a vehicle like this or any kind of vehicle, right? Especially when you ride often. I mean, this is no-brainer and regularly, whether off and on season. Okay, maintenance pre, during, and post season. It's just so important. Bottom line, take care of your shits. Okay, you never know if this thing can save your life one day. Okay, when you get stranded or something like that, and hopefully not somewhere, right? So, all right, enough of that. Really emphasize of taking care of your shit. Basically, if any doubt, you have questions, you have to revert back to your own owner's manual, specific to your, to your model, to your, to your engine, everything like that, for its own requirements. Okay, like I said, this is for Polaris 800cc EFI. So engine oil change. I've done quite a few videos, a few tutorial videos on different OHV that I've posted on my YouTube. So you guys feel free to check them out if you need to do so. All right. Yeah, I've done a lot of Polaris, and I've done quite a few other also models and everything, Hondas, I think. All right, question. How often do we need to change our oil? My personal 3 cents. Manual, I know that our owner's manual suggests 50 hours, but in terms of time, once a year, or whichever hits the mileage. I mean, this is kind of like swag also. Not really swag. I mean, swag is, somewhat I guess, right? General lubrication, these are typically 50 hours maintenance. I mean, these are like, the throttle cable, the ETC switch, that's your electronic throttle controls. That's 50 hours maintenance. Your intake, your throttle body, this thing, drive belt. Also your cooling system, inspect the coolant system, the strength seasonally, and also the pressure test on a yearly basis. Okay, so moving on to the 100 hours maintenance. Of course, there is always a break-in oil change on the first month. I hope you did that already, right? I mean, it is like first foremost important thing that you have to do. I mean, any owners will know that. But just go ahead and engine oil change, keep upkeep, Okay, so the next items on your 100 hours maintenance are the oil filter. I got some items over here. Valve clearance, check and adjust if necessary, okay? Fuel system, check for any leaks at the tank cap. Pump lines is also important. Filter, replace lines every 2 years. Radiator also. Cooling hoses, that's if applicable on yours also. Inspect for any, of course, leaks. I mean, no brainer on that. Also inspect for engine mounts and exhaust muffler, exhaust pipe. Spark plug, oh yes, that's been my nickname, by the way. I've been named Spark Plug. Inspect as needed, spark plug, okay? Wiring is also important. Inspect for wear and tear, and just peace of mind, security, and all of this. It's, if possible, apply dielectric grease, those grease things to connectors, simply because if you have, ridden it kind of like hard through the mud, through water and all of that, and you're gonna have to kind of grease it a little bit, the connectors. So, okay, so that's pretty much the rundown list of your Polaris maintenance, okay, checklist. I'm gonna go on to the next one, the 50 hours and 100 hours, basically checklist of that. much the rundown list of your Polaris maintenance checklist for 50 hours and 100 hours. Okay, so next I want to go through the items. I will be doing an oil change, service and service maintenance. I mean, I've done this so many times. So I will need this, I think six few fluids items. Okay, I'm gonna go over it with you. Engine oil fluid, PS4 plus. This one here, PS4. Performance synthetic 2W50. I will need 2 quarts. So this is only one. So I need 1.9 liters. Okay. 2. Brake fluid. DOT 4 only 15 ounces. I don't think I need this one at this time. Okay. Next, demand dry fluid. Demand dry fluid, front gear case. I'm gonna need. I just got one. Drive LT premium drive. I will need 9.3 ounces, which is equivalent to 275 milliliters, something like that. Okay, so the next one is ADC fluid, automatic, what is it, descent? No, I don't need that. I don't need that too. It's ADC, it's automatic descent control. All right, rear gear case fluid. I think it's called the angle dry fluid, known as ATV angle dry fluid. I will need 5 ounces or about 150 milliliters. GL5. I only purchased Polaris, by the way. Front prop shaft yoke is a kind of like a grease, Polaris premium U joint loop or something like that. Grease fitting apply like 3 pumps maximum every 500 miles, so they call it. So they suggest swag, some well-ass gas, I guess. Kind of like measure it with time or depending on the condition of your vehicle, basically, right? How hard you ride it. But pretty much that's what I have. And the oil drain plug seal. Oh, it's like a little seal ring. Always get fresh and extra, by the way. Many times, since these are so small, they tend to get like maybe lost or missing. Yeah, speaking from the experience, that is, right? Okay. I also got me a fluid pump and filter, Canon. Okay, I keep it all the time. Okay, so those are the items that needed your oil change and service maintenance. Polaris recommends using Polaris PS4 Plus. By the way, I think I said it already. PS stands for Performance Synthetic. The 2W50. It's or 4-cycle oil or similar oil for this specific engine. Mine is 800cc EFI. So the caveat on this though, if you were to use a different oil may need to change more frequently if Polaris oil brand is not used. So you gotta have to take a note on that, okay? If you're not using the Polaris brand, that is. And I always use 2W50 oil. But if any time in doubt or not sure, please revert back to your owner's manual, to your specific engine specs. And I think that's it from me, okay? Until I have to really go down and dirty, I guess. All right, guys, going to get down and dirty soon here. And so hang tight, watch my next video. I promise I'm getting down and dirty as always. I'm gonna need, protective gloves also for my hands, of course. And probably just, protective glasses also. If you haven't done so, feel free to check out my other tutorial videos in how to maintenance service and my other stuff. Throughout the years, I've videotaped all of this while I'm doing all of this grease monkey stuff, all in my YouTube channel, guys. So that's it for me, and I wish you well, and I hope to see you more in maybe in the riding trails somewhere. I'm always out there when the weather is really good, off and on season. All right, guys, this is Nicky Dare. Selamat siang, selamat pagi, selamat malam, selamat sore. Salam jumpa. Terima kasih. God bless. Stay vigilant and stay safe. All right, you should be stay safe and stay vigilant. God bless. See you next time. I'm gonna get down and dirty soon, so y'all want to watch that. All right. Subscribe so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. That's to be safe. Subscribe, like, comment, and share, share, and share, and share this video or any of my videos on my YouTube channel to your network. So hope that can be helpful. Okay, thank you so very much. Until then, go out and ride more often. Safety first. Follow all the riding rules out there. Stay safe and stay vigilant. Hope to see you on any of those trails out there. Thank you so much. This is Nicky Dare. Sampai jumpa. God bless. Stay safe and stay vigilant.
Yeah.